Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation. Since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Grady F. Cobb, age 49, of Sycamore, died Sunday at Grandview Medical Center. Visitation is Thursday, 1:30 till 2 o'clock at Curtis and Son North. Then a graveside service at 2 in the Evergreen Cemetery with Brother Jim Hopkins officiating. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Homegoing celebration remembering the life of Mr. Joe Lewis Tuck, age 71, is today at 1:30 from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Chapel with Pastor Clarence Henderson officiating. Interment in the Midway Memory Gardens, S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory directing. Charles Edward Carpenter Jr., age 55, of Sylacauga, died Friday. Visitation was held last night with a funeral service today at noon at the North Chapel with burial in the Alabama National Cemetery in Montevallo. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Edward Williams, age 60, of Childersburg, died Sunday at his residence. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFunerals.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. Graveside service for Jordan Ball, age 24, is noon today at Pointer Cemetery. And Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, Talladega, directing. Doyle Wayne Thrash, age 90, of Sylacauga, died Monday at his residence. Funeral service will be held Thursday at 11 a.m. Service held at First Presbyterian Church in Sylacauga with Reverend Charles Sims officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation is tonight, 4:30 till 6 o'clock at Curtis and Son North. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Derwin Williams, age 67, died Friday at Princeton Medical Center in Birmingham. Sunset Memorial Chapel, Childersburg, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Helen Boyd Cotney, age 92, of New Site, is Thursday at 2 o'clock from New Salem Baptist Church with the Reverend Tom Drake and Randy Anderson officiating. Burial in the Bethlehem New Salem Cemetery. The family receiving friends tonight, 4 to 7 o'clock at the funeral home. Mrs. Cotney died Monday, December the 6th at Chapman's Healthcare Center. She was a member of the New Salem Baptist Church, Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. And funeral service for Glenn James Culberson Jr., age 95, is Thursday at 1 p.m. from the Chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Brother Russell Gooden officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Culberson died Monday, December 6th at his residence. He was a graduate of B.B. Comer High School, a graduate of Reynolds Business College as well. He was a Korean War veteran, retired from Alabama Power, a member of the Mignon Baptist Church. Visitation is Thursday, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Radley Smith. In lieu of flowers, donation can be made to the Soup Kitchen or to Mignon Baptist Church Building Fund. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga.